Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Nathan's Soccer Room, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a homemade escape room. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to get started, and I am going to be showing you guys what you guys will need to make your homemade escape room. So to start off, I'm assuming most of you guys have done an escape room. If you haven't, it is a fun game using a series of codes and locks to break out. So you're going to need a 4-digit lock or just a bunch of locks. I have my 3-digit lock. I have my key to my locker. I have a locker in there. It would be helpful if you guys had that, but I doubt a lot of you guys do. You'll also need spaces that you can attach the locks onto. So for my locker, you have to unlock this, but then you also need the key. If you have just the key, you can't unlock it. If you have just the lock unlocked, you also can't unlock it. I have my bike lock key. Does not go to this one. I have my bike lock downstairs that I'm going to be using, but basically the theme of the escape room, I'll tell you guys that right now, is American National Parks. So with this you have to be creative, and I know we're not at a national park, but with escape rooms you gotta be creative, especially since it's homemade. You gotta kind of pretend. So the theme of my escape room is American National Parks, and you are stuck at Hawaii's Volcanoes National Park, and the volcano is about to erupt, and you have to get on a bike and leave. Now I know that sounds crazy because Hawaii is an island and you can't really leave because of the ocean, blah, whatever. But like I said, gotta be creative. 3-digit key, yeah, bike lock. Here I have my 5-digit bike lock that slides into place like so. Then you mix it up and it's locked like that. This helps for when you're like trying to cover some things up. Like I've done, I think, how many? 3 previous escape rooms, is that right? Yeah, I think 3 previous homemade escape rooms. I've done Thanksgiving, Titanic, and Harry Potter. For Harry Potter, I used this to cover up a book that had a bunch of information in it. I locked up the book. But anyway, let me get that open. That you'll also need a printer. I used the printer and paper a lot for this. Also tape and scissors and a bunch of other basic supplies. Another lock I have is I have 2 3-digit locks. I have this giant lock box used to normally carry money when you're selling things and whatnot. But who cares? We're going to break the rules. Use it for an escape room. Why not? Good look at that. I normally use it to store things in it, and then once you open it, there's like clues in there, or cards or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's all I have. Is there anything else? No, I think those are all my locks. Let's see. Bike lock, 4-digit, 3-digit keys, bike lock, other. Yeah. That's everything. Like I said, you'll need some crafting supplies like scissors, tape, paper, depending on your theme of escape room of your choice. But like I said, escape rooms are really fun. You kind of have to be creative because unless you're like a professional escape room place, you don't normally have all the stuff to like go all the way out. So you kind of just have to be creative and tell like whoever's doing it, like if it's family, friends, just like, hey, like for my Harry Potter one, the bike lock kind of came off the book really easily. So I just said, you can't open, if you slide it off, you can't open it until you open the lock. Or I said, you can't escape until all the locks have gotten off. Because with escape rooms, you have to make sure it all pans out. And I'm pretty sure I got it from the last one. Yeah. But I just said, like, to make it extra fun, because there was a lock that the key was to, so I just tried to slow them down by, like, 30 seconds, like, oh, they have to unlock that lock really quick, then just leave. It's not much, but just saying, like, hey, you can't leave until all the locks are done, because they're family, friends, whatever, they're not gonna take you, like, super professional, because it's, like, most likely your first time doing a homemade escape room. So I'm going to start and kind of like show you guys how I do it. I don't have the ability to time lapse. I'm hoping to get a camera where I can. Anyway, I'll get to it and then I'll show you guys. See ya. Alright, yes guys, I have finished the first steps to the start of the escape room. Let me close the door really quick. Yeah, I just closed it with my foot. Bang. Anyway, so let's get right into it. So right here, I have the Grand Canyon, Sequoia, Yellowstone, and Zion National Parks. And then I have this alphabet with numbers, and then the key is the last one we visited. We went camping to Zion back in April, so there's going to be the key to my lock right here taped on the back of it. Anyway, but we're going to tape that on for right now. Then if you look at Zion, Sequoia, and Grand Canyon, there's minus signs. And then with this, you have to subtract the letters. So for example, Zion is Z, which is 26, minus I, which is 10, O, which is 5, it's down there, then N, which is 8. So, once you get all of that, it should be 26 minus 10, which is 16, minus 5, 11, minus 8, that's 3. So then Zion is the last one, so this is 3. Then Sequoia, if you do the math, it is also 3. And then Grand Canyon, if you do the math, it is 0. So the code is 0, 3, 3. Then you come over and you have to find the key. Then once you find the key and the lock, you will go over and input the code into the locker with the key. Alright, they're watching Dude Perfect in the background. I hope that doesn't get copyrighted. Anyway, so I'm going to get to work on the 3-digit lockbox that I'm going to put inside the locker. I'm going to work on that, and then I'll show you guys how I did it. Let's get into it. Alright, everybody. I have finished doing some other things, like I showed you the 3-digit to open the locker and to find the key. So now, what's going to be in the locker is, where did I put that? This lockbox. And you would think, like, oh, the lockbox, yeah. But we're also going to have this. Please don't slide off. It'll stay. You can, like I said, be creative. Tell your family. Can't open it unless the lock's off. But I put a code. Shouldn't have put that in yet. I'll show you guys. Anyway, so that is the 5-digit code holding some fact cards that I highlighted some numbers, 3 of them actually, on 3 different fact cards. Then that is going to open Mr. Lockbox over there. Anyway, I'll show you guys right now. Up there is a code with blue and red in there. So, I will tell you that actually right now. The code was 69251. So then you open that right there. For this, I found this around the house, put a hole in it, then attach the bike lock. Then you add 69251. That opens this, which holds the fact cards. You take it out. Take it out, then enter it into good old lockbox over here. And then there will be something that goes to the 4-digit. And then, like, there will be, I'll figure it out, how to make everything work, but yeah, see you guys. Hey everyone, so I am in the work of progress of making the code for the 4-digit lock. And how it's going to work is I am going to show you guys here. Come here. Alright. I am going to show you guys how the 4-digit is going to work. So I'm going to have this little paper taped either to like the bottom like that or something, and it's going to have an order. So maybe it's going to be Voyagers to Hot Springs to make a 1. Or in Alaska, you have Kubuk Valley, Gates of the Arctic, then down to Lake Clark, then across over here to Wrangell St. Elias, and then that is creating a 2, kind of like that, almost. And then, where's the other one? Ah, yes. It's gonna go Indiana Dunes to Cuyahoga Valley, and then down to Great Smoky Mountains, and that creates a 7. And then the other one is Petrified Forest to Saguaro here in Arizona. Yes, and then that makes a 1, so there's going to be 2 1 digits, a 2, and a 7. So it's going to be 7211 or 2171 or something like that. I still have to put it down, tape it, and all that. But then that's going to be the 4-digit code, which then unlocks the key to the bike lock, and then you will escape. So I'm going to show you guys the finished product in a little bit. Then, yeah, we'll get into it. So, see you guys. Alright guys, so I have finished everything going to plan in my head. So you start with the 3-digit, go get the key and the lock, unlock it, and then you'll get this, which you will then open. To get that, then you find this in there, unlock this, get the things which unlock this. The lockbox, which then you open it, and I have finished them, which then lead to the 4-digit, which is 7121, 7121, and then you come, and in here is the key to the bike lock. It's over here, let me get it really quick. This bike lock, which will be holding the bike, then the 4-digit lock will be on the gate. And then you unlock the 4-digit lock, unlock the bike, leave, and escape. So I'm going to go set all of this up, and then I'm going to test my family to see how they do and how fast they do it, how fast they escape. And based on your family's or friend's skill level, that depends how long it'll take. But I'll get back to you with their time, and yeah. See you guys. Alright guys, they finished the escape room in 25:21. I gave them 45 minutes, though I think now, based on how fast they got through some and how long it took them on others, I probably should have done it for shorter, but where's good lighting? Oh, I know, right here. Anyway, so the first lock, my brother was suspended because he had cheated and looked on the lock and already knew the code. So it was just my mom working on it. And it took her like 17, 18 minutes just to get the first lock. They found the key. My sister found it like almost immediately. Like she was like, oh, there's something here. Like not even a minute in. Then they got the key, put it in, but they couldn't get it without the lock. So then it took her a while and I gave her, I think, maybe 2 hints along the way, and both of them were that lock. So then she got it, she pulled it, unlocked it, then she immediately breezed past the code put in the red and blue. Then they went down, got it, then drew the numbers on the map, and then they got the 4-digit lock, and it took them an extra minute to realize that time didn't stop until the bike left the back gate. So they escaped in 25:21 exactly. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.